All right. So I saw a advertisement the other day, video advertisement, and it was experimental vaccines for people between the ages of 50 and 64 uh, could get $500 to participate in this experimental vaccine, which are we the only country that does crap like this? I just think our medical industry is part of a lot of other things that are wrong in this country. I mean, on one hand, we have some of the most advanced medical in the world, and on the other hand, we also have doctors now that seem more like car dealers than doctors. Instead of repairing us, we are band-aided over with drugs that mask symptoms and don't cure much of anything. I think it's interesting to look up the statistics of chemo and radiation, and the survival rates of people that take chemo and radiation. That is a huge industry. But look it up. I won't even say what the percentages are of survival. I'll just tell you, look it up. It'll be an eye-opener. I think we're the only country that advertises pharmaceuticals on TV, and just about anywhere. We are allowed to sell more food here that is dangerous to us, that is not allowed in many, if not all, other countries. And we also have the highest obesity rate. So for us having the knowledge of being, the best medical industry in the world, how come we have the worst statistics? People in Asia live, I think, 10 years longer than us. Anyway, this whole vaccine thing kind of got me started on making this video, and now, experimental 50 to 64, all these are like, why are we picking that age group? And offering $500, just, to me, it's all suspicious. I don't know. Is anybody else suspicious of that kind of thing? It's just very suspicious. Another suspicious thing is how Biden pardoned Dr. Fauci of any future charges, of any future crimes. I didn't know you could pardon people of crimes in the future, but apparently that's happened also. Which, how much of this do we deal with? This is where I go back to, they have the Epstein thing, which is it's a terrible thing. It's absolutely terrible. And yes, something should happen to those people. But why is that so heavily publicized and not some of these things I've mentioned? We don't hear anything about this. We don't hear anything else about our wonderful 2020 total arrangement of our country. You know, I really, I just wish people would get together and ask these questions and ask why the media doesn't post it. It's like you have to dig to find it. But it's things that are happening. It's actually happening right in front of us. But you know what we get on TV and on typical media is Epstein. You know, or the riots in Minneapolis. Why don't we get down to some of the deep stuff that really pinpoints our government and their involvement? And what is their what's the purpose of this involvement? That's what I'd kind of like to find some of that out too. In any case, this vaccine thing just kind of got me thinking about all this. I'm trying not to do doom and gloom videos. We have enough doom and gloom, and it just these are just questions I have, and if anybody has any answers to them, comment. I'd like to know. But we have to find out what's going on. I mean, it ain't right. Anyway, I am in that age group, and no, I am not going to go get an experimental vaccine for $500. If I thought I was on the way out within the next year or so, I might, you know, but I don't trust this stuff. I really don't. In fact, there's a whole lot I don't trust when it comes to what's happened in the last 5-6 years. I think we had the wool pulled over our eyes. I think a lot of other people realize that. I hope, you know, we start asking the right questions and maybe get to the bottom of things. And we need to somehow get our government to answer to this. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. If you have any idea about any of this, comment. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe.